Feelers chat.
Let's do this.
Oh, here comes Layla.
Hi, Layla.
Hi. Hi, baby.
Maybe we should talk about what makes you like
Come
different and want it.
Yeah, let's just have like an unhinged chat. Hello, little munchkin.
Hi, baby.
Hello.
You want to tell everybody like what's up?
Come here.
She's so cute. Let's just have an unhinged chat about entrepreneurship, and just like see what comes up. Like, Steph just shared like a lot. Like, how about we each share a truth bomb?
Okay.
Let's do that.
Ooh, okay.
Do you want to start?
Kick it off, Leo Queen.
What's the truth bomb that you want to share with some entrepreneurs? What do they need to hear that they're not getting?
Yeah, guys, this is not babying you anymore.
No.
The biggest thing that I've been seeing lately is people not wanting to invest in themselves. Like, if you want to be seen, if you want to go big, if you want a brand name that's global, you got to go all in and you need to invest in yourself. If you're not doing the inner work and working on yourselves, you know, whether that be not having worthiness, not being a fear of being seen, a fear of success, because that's happening too. A fear of having too much responsibility. If you think that and you're going to go big and having too many responsibilities, if you really want to get to the next level, you have to do the inner work and you have to go all in. You cannot half-ass it. You have to figure out a game plan.
You can't buy a $40 thing and think it's going to work for you.
No, or
get like all the freebie emails and be like, oh, I'm going to do it, and don't do it.
Right, and that's overwhelming too. Like, to have all this free stuff. And I also see people that get the free stuff and they don't even use it.
No.
Right.
When you invest, I mean, I know at least if I'm investing money, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to put my best foot forward, and I'm going to...
I think we've all seen a return on investment from taking a jump.
And
that's over $100.
And whether or not that comes in the form of money and monetarily,
clients,
or you actually being a better version of yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know, either one could happen, or both. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna half-ass it, you're getting nowhere. Like, I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
You're not gonna get out of the room. You're not gonna be asked.
You're not gonna be asked to speak on panels. And you're gonna sit there and you're gonna scroll on social media and you're gonna be like,
brands aren't gonna want to work with you.
Why not me?
No.
And let me tell you, people get brand deals because they reach out to other people, or they have like a PR agency that they work with. You know, you got to put yourself out there and you got to get on camera, do your thing. If you are not utilizing social media, content, emails, and utilizing the digital aspect,
Melissa, what did you do to get out of your own way? What was the first thing you did?
Take this. I'm gonna keep it because I'll just do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're sharing here.
Yeah, we're sharing mine. So she's good. This is so freaking true.
What's the first thing you decided to finally stop running from to do it to get here?
It's, I think,
How much was the initial investment that you did?
I mean, honestly, for the branding agency, to get to like where we are now, I probably had to invest like a solid $30,000 to get to where we are now in terms of
that started with like one thing though, right? $1,500 for this, maybe
so
for that, right?
Not in lump sum, right? But
So
like the initial thing was probably my trademark, probably, which was like about $3,000, right? And then like the initial website and the initial like marketing tools that I have to use, and then like some of my first subcontractors, but. This is a thing, like people just assume, for example, like we hear this all the time. Oh, I want to make 6 figures in my business.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. If we could get $1 for how many times, we would be millionaires by now.
Yep.
How often we hear people say that, and then they get confused because they're like, well, what do you mean I have to pay $200 a month for coaching? Or it's like, hello?
I pay way more than that, just so you know, a month for mine.
I'm sure you do. So it's like, you have to understand, listen, I have rubbed shoulders and worked for companies that are $1 million companies, even to be on track for $1 billion companies. there is a prerequisite. There is a requirement. If you want to make an X amount of money in your business, you have to be willing to invest a significant percentage of that cost.
Yeah. You have to be willing to fix your roof leak. That's only 400 or 800 right now.
Right.
Because in 3 months it's going to be 20 grand.
Correct.
And then in a year it's going to be 100.
Great analogy. And we get this all the time at Grit and Grace in the agency because people see the content we do, they see the level of production that we do. And like, listen, production, unfortunately, isn't cheap because of the gear that we have to use and the amount
time.
and the time and the editing
God,
time.
and the editing alone, man.
Oh my God, it takes so long. So, you know, if we have a client come through our pipeline and they're like, oh my God, I don't want to invest that amount, that's no problem. But you're not going to get to where you want to be in terms of your content marketing plan because it is a specific way of going about it, and you have to be willing. You have to be willing to invest. So, you know, that was like a nice chunk of change the first year. We're in our second year now. We've definitely invested more than that this year. But look how far that ROI has gotten us. We're a six-figure going into a multi-six-figure company within year 2. So what I'm saying to you, I have receipts, like this shit works.
Right, like you're watching sometimes, I think that they watch us too and they're like, oh my God, like I get this all the time. I've grown so much in 6 months?
Right.
I'm not getting followers for fun. I'm learning how to do that, right? And I'm like literally investing in myself to learn how to do that or get better at something. Or
you have to be willing to invest.
Or, you know, every day wake up and if I'm not going to meditate fully, I'm going to try something that's going to resonate with me that day.
Yeah, you're going to do something that's like 30 seconds. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
And it's not just money investment.
No.
It's your time. It's your focus.
Energy.
It's your energy.
The people you're around, the rooms you're in.
Oh my God. Let's talk about that.
That's actually a really good point.
Yes.
Our eyes both lit up.
Are we talking about the same
Let's
thing?
talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that because, okay, I'll take the mic again. I feel like, but that was one of the triggers to Gena and I starting Fearless Founders.
Yeah.
And that was one of the reasons why, Steph, you know, you also got into our community too, because it matters the rooms that you are in. It counts. It really does matter. And like, if you're not in the right room,
If you feel like you're not getting seen, heard, even like helped remotely,
Then
it
you're
just
not
makes
in
you
the
shut
right
down.
correct.
And you like hide like a hermit. I did it for 2 years.
Right. And yeah, I just, I have a really great story to tell you actually, and it's about this like lesson in relationships. So this past week, me and the team, we got offered a really cool opportunity to work with, like, I have to tell you girls this too, like celebrity level status of like production and a TV show.
Whoa, that's
and
awesome.
It's so incredible. But I was talking to the owner of this TV show who is like friends with like all these celebrities, and he gave me so much value. And he said to me, he's like, Melissa, you can't forget about the value of relationships in business. So you can, you know, try and do like a business deal, like a money deal with someone, but that's just one dimension. It's just the numbers. You have to think about it, the relationship dimension, and how you have to be willing.
How to nurture.
Yes, you have to be a
Follow
relationship
up,
person.
build.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like that's not spoken about enough, and that's why it matters so much, the rooms that you're in. That's why we have Fearless Founders, is because we understand how important relationships are to business building.
How to push you.
So important.
How to help, how to be supportive.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you, if you're someone who
So important.
isn't working on nurturing your relationships on every level, then you are probably struggling when it comes to business and networking, because again, that is part of energetics. And when you leak out energy in those timelines, those dimensions, those relationships, whatever you want to call it,
You let in bad energy.
yeah, and it really will diminish how you show up on a daily basis and nurture relationships. You know, I can't even tell you how many times I've spoken to people where they'll say, oh, and like I will respond back too. Oh, I'm reaching out to this person because I want XYZ. so you want something out of them. You're not just reaching out to them or wanting to build a relationship. You don't just hit someone up and be like, hey, I want this from you.
Well, it's like such an old school marketing tactic.
Yeah, it doesn't, I'm sorry, but it doesn't
work anymore.
It's outdated. Like, you need to build relationships and nurture them and grow together.
And see if it's for you in alignment.
It's part of collaboration.
Yeah. And that's where volume comes in too. So a lot of my clients I work with right now, they're like, okay, I did the one thing. I'm like, how bad do you want this? Because if you're not doing 50 to 100 a day, you're not trying hard enough. And like, that's where a lot of people will get overwhelmed and stop because they're like, oh, but I have life and everything else. Okay, great.
Oh, that's
You're a new mom. You're a mom. Like, the excuses are beyond. I'm like, yeah, I know. But I was in bed in a dying hospital bed fighting for actually cancer. Like,
yeah.
Like, not to go there, but to go there.
Yeah. So this is actually a valid point. I'll say this. So, you know, just like with my own health adversity, right? Like, I look back at what I went through, cancer twice, and like, there has to be a reason why I'm here, right? Like, there's a bigger reason why I'm here. And so when you take something that was very challenging in your life and you alchemize it and you turn it into gold and you help other people with the value that you now have.
Your postpartum, your day-to-day mental depression.
You know, I get this too with because I'm a new mom. My baby is 2 months old, and people are like,
"Where?
You're working? Like, what do you mean?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, like, I don't view it as work. Like, it's just part of my life. It's just the why is so much bigger than the mundane day-to-day shit that people think, and it's like." I'm having fun, like, and my daughter, who was just with us filming, like, we just had such a good time. You know, she comes with me to coffee meetups that we have, and it's just like fun. And I think people need to get over the fact that like shit happens in life. Like, life is always gonna keep lifing, and you gotta keep it moving.
Like, if you're a flat tire on the way to a meeting, you don't stop. You figure out a way to get there. You call an Uber.
You find a solution.
Your car's fine.
You find a solution.
Like, okay, you burnt your toast. Okay, maybe you shouldn't have had toast that.
I love these analogies.
Like, I hear it from the dumbest shit, and I'm just like, is this real life? Like, how bad do you fucking want your business? Like, for real, how bad do you want it?
And I will say this too. It's definitely that, and also being able to take care of the self so that you can have clarity and focus moving forward.
Yeah, so you're not resentful every day, or you're not like a lot of that bob and weave I get is a perfect example I had the other day, right? Oh my God, I had 2 bookings. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm working home. Oh my God, I don't know why I'm letting it get attached to me. I'm like, because you're letting your societal thoughts get attached to something that is, it's not even real. Like, we have these outside things that we grew up around. Like, you know, you can't have soda until you finish this, or you can't have pizza tonight because of this, or you have to do these chores to get more money. And so I think like all these narratives that we have attached to things, we want that reward so quickly. It's like, that doesn't happen in adulthood if you want a business. It just doesn't.
I mean, we're going on year 4 in February for Holistic Human Performance, and it's been
but every year you've pushed.
Yes.
Every year you've pushed.
It was not
we're like in year 5, guys. That's where like you know if you're gonna like
make it or not.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That is true. The year 5. The year 5. Yeah.
So like you have to want this so badly every day for a very long time.
Yeah. And just because you see someone on social media say, "Oh, I started a business and started making 6 figures in 6 months."
Maybe they had like a trust fund.
Good for them. However, they could be lying, and also, I mean, good for them or an investor. Like, we don't know their situation. You don't know, but like everybody's journey is different, and you know, sometimes takes a little bit of grit.
I just think you have to understand that it takes alchemy and grit, and like if it's okay if you don't have that. It's all right. Yeah. But you should be doing everything in your power to learn, eat, breathe, and sleep it, no matter how much it costs you. Because at the end of the day, we can all get another job. We're all hireable.
Sure.
So I don't know what everybody's so afraid of.
Facts of life.
You could just make money again.
Yes.
But you're not going to get there if you don't spend it. I'm telling you right now. You can't not spend it to make it. It's so true.
Yeah, and we're saying this, and we're saying this not from like, the perspective of, oh, like, invest only in us. Like, it's not even like a self-serving thing. We're just saying
yourself in general.
Yeah, like, because we didn't just invest in one thing in us. We invested varieties within each other. We've invested like
our time, our relationships,
even paid things. Like I pay for Jenna's app every month. I don't like, but that helps me. It's not
exactly.
There was no hey there. It just was something that happened, and I think
high
that
value.
People need to understand that partnerships that come naturally without actually having an MO.
Yeah.
So nice.
It's just there's no MO here ever.
No, it's just building relationships, and that is a business strategy in and of itself. So like,
we want to build relationships with you guys.
Yeah, if you can just like for a hot second this week, can you just invest in the relationships in your business, that the people that touch your business and you're influential over? Can you just invest in that and like nurture that for 2 seconds before you upsell?
Any conversation you've had in your DMs, why don't you just treat them like a human?
Hey, how's it going?
Just 5
checking
seconds.
in. Like,
do you
how's
like
everything
coffee
going?
or tea?
Yeah.
Do you have a dog or a cat?
Yeah.
Do you like the moon or the sun? Like anything that
we kind of have to like approach it like dating. Like you really just want to build relationships a little bit. And the other thing too, I was up way too late last night.
What else is there?
I'm such a night owl.
There's a very good balance in life with all this.
Oh
here.
my
You could
God.
have the sun and the
It's
moon.
just, oh my God. I was up way too late last night. And my fiance came downstairs and he was like, are you okay? Like, why are you still up? And then I also had a client text me. This was at like almost midnight last night. And I answered right away. And she was like, why are you still up? And you know what I wrote to her? Discipline is greater than motivation. I just wrote her those three things. And
like, why are you not? No, I'm just kidding. That's
Yeah,
Why are you not awake?
Yeah, right. And she was like, I just made that my new screensaver. She's like, because we really need to remember that, but do it in a balanced way that you're not burning yourself out. Like, I know if I was to stay up late and grind it out the next 2 days, I would burn myself out. But I know, no, after today and tonight, I can chill. Tomorrow, I don't have content. We balance it.
We've also gotten a lot of boundaries stipulated with ourselves.
Oh,
and we just
for
talked about
sure.
this today. We're like, you could totally not be burnt out just from cutting off the dead weight.
Facts of
And
life.
you're allowed to
Trim
do
the
that.
fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
You're allowed to do that. You don't have to take any of that anymore.
Yeah, and I
It's not
notice
valuable.
it's so true. And I notice the more like the agency grows and ascends and gets bigger and we scale.
Cut the dead weight.
Oh my God, the amount of boundaries that I need to have, not just with me, but with my team. I have to be like, no. Because I want to protect them and like their growth and how they're going to be paid and respected and taken care of. I can't just say yes to everybody. Even if the money's good. If the vibes aren't there and we're
not doing it.
We're not doing it. I don't even care if I just declined a $30,000 deal.
Yeah.
Like that's a great cash injection. Who wouldn't want that? But you're not aligned.
It happens naturally.
You're not aligned, so bye.
When you invest in yourself, right?
No, it's just
It just happens naturally.
not
I mean, like inner.
Yeah,
You know.
so true.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes back to energy. I mean,
It's absolutely insane, but it's so true.
Does. It really does.
bad
but
shit.
Hopefully, like these little truth bombs.
As ferocious as they may be.
Wait till part 2.
I don't know, guys. We are you. Like, and if you don't want it bad enough, you're not going to be.
You're not gonna get there.
you're not going to get
It's not
there.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, the shit that's happening for us is not happening for fun.
No.
It's happening because we have grit.
Facts of life.
Yeah, and we choose every day, no matter what's going on, to figure it out.
Yeah, because I know anytime if I would text either of them, and I would ask them, "What are you doing to work on your business today?" They would have a whole list of things that
Time
they are
blocked.
working. Literally.
Yeah.
And like I should be able to ask you, "What are you doing to build your business today?" And if you're like,
Not the content part, not the pretty stuff that they all tell us. Like,
no,
the real
I'm working.
deal.
I'm working on my mindset today. I'm
Good. How much money you want to make this week?
right. I'm nurturing
What's
this,
that
this
number?
lead right now, and this is how I'm going about it. That's why I put that in the Fearless Founders chat.
Yep.
What are you doing right now to get that? So she shared a goal, right? We had a member share a goal, and I'm like, okay, what are you doing
To get that.
to get that?
Yeah, like it's one thing to have all these goals, but what are the actionable?
Yes, what are the actionable?
What are the
that you're
actionable, realistic steps that you can take? You know, we asked, what are you doing? We asked in the group, what are you doing to finish up Q4 and head into Q1? What are the goals that you have? And to be honest, some of the things we saw were kind of unrealistic. And that's why we have to dig a little bit deeper with those questions of like, okay, now what are those actionable steps that you're going to do to get there?
And it's then, okay if you don't know it.
Yeah. And then that's where more questions come in. Yeah. And, you know, this is what we do for coaching. You ask further questions and, you know, you come to the realization yourself of like, maybe this isn't so realistic and maybe I should just focus on this instead. Because at the end of the day, if you're spreading yourself so thin and you're working on a million things, like you're going to burn out. What's working for you right now, double down on that. Yeah. And just keep moving forward, and then the rest will fall into place.
So with coaching, I will say, you know, because I am one too, it's not to get ahead faster. It's that for years I was like, what am I doing in my business? And I didn't know. I didn't even know Q4, Q1 was. Yeah. And some of you probably don't, and that's okay. If you don't have attainable goals for your week and you don't understand your numbers, that's okay. But it is imperative to learn that. And with coaching, regardless of how you invest or whatever coaching, those are the things you learn. Like, so if you're sitting there chasing your ass from day to day, like, okay, I feel like I did nothing, but I had all this stuff planned and I got 3 things done and now you're even more overwhelmed and the anxiety's in. If you keep running from that, you're just going to get further and further away from it. And so that's why investing in coaching is very imperative. I mean, all my clients are not making 20K right now because they avoided the coaching. And they invested, you know, what, $1,800 of that?
Right.
Their $1,800 problem became a $50,000 influx a year annually.
Yeah.
And so you get that by understanding what's missing in your business. And we don't know everything. We can learn too.
Yeah, of course.
But it just helps you get there faster.
We have a team, each of us, that helps us.
Yeah.
So
therapy, healing, food, workouts, like all of it. It's a choice though.
Yeah. You choose your hard.
Choose your hard.
Choose your hard. Oh God, is that going to be part 2?
Yeah, right? Make sure it's still going. Okay, it's good. All right, let's do a sign off. We're at 22 minutes.
Okay.
That's perfect. It's like a mini podcast.
Oh, I love it.
I was thinking that too, yeah.
You just say less.
Say more.
Add that to, just add it on in.
Add on the list.
Add it onto the list.
That'll probably clear out half the list. Because we already get a little of everything.
We have so many podcasts.
Well, I have, you know,
I know.
But I need a Grit and Grace one. We should probably do a Fearless one.
We'll get there. We'll get there. See, we have a list, but it doesn't mean we have to take action like tomorrow or today.
It's fun. Like
it will happen the way it's supposed to.
Yes,
because we're putting in the time.
Yeah,
like we're all busy. We're here.
Yeah, you'll never find the time. You have to make the time. Period.
That's where you grow. That's where you grow.
Period.
Okay, well, let's thanks for joining us. I mean, we have a lot to say, obviously. And stay tuned for more. Come to our coffee chats because they're awesome. Yeah, we are having... That was so much fun.
That was great. Yeah.
That was great. We need to, we'll have our coffee meetups once a month. We have our teaching once a month, your energetic alignment and meditation once a month. So become a member. It's where all the fun is.
Yeah.
Yep. And again, we had to
Stop
pivot.
Fighting.
Yeah,
Come.
we did have to.
We had to pivot on what we were doing with Fearless Founders and
tested. Yeah. You were testing.
We tested.
You know, we're in a different season of life. I'm a new mom. She's literally just got engaged, and you know, we're playing around and having fun with it. So we're happy, and we have such great members and just great feedback. And so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you at the next coffee meetup.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.